Right, so okay, Six Nations have announced their nominations for this week's Round 3 Player of the Round. Here they are, up here, for no surprises really that it's Welsh dominated. They spanked England, and Ireland came through Italy unscathed. And probably grew in a bit of confidence as well throughout that game. Really started to get the motors turning and look a little bit more like the Ireland. And I did this on Saturday on stream as well. Couldn't stop getting the two confused. Ireland started to look more like the side that we remember from not so long ago. So let's break down these players' performances then and see if we can pick a winner and see who I'll be voting for in this week's Round 3 Player of the Round. So starting off with Welsh skipper Alan Wynne-Jones, played 80 minutes, 12 tackles, only missed the one tackle, made 27 metres, 8 carries, didn't break any tackles, and had 1 turnover. My notes from the game were captain's performance. He has the bar set so high anyway. It's very difficult for him to really sort of outshine anybody because he's, we expect top stuff from him, and he delivered as he always does. So a very normal performance for him, but equally very, very good. And congratulations to him and Wales on the victory. Sheedy was next up on our list, and so Sheedy came off the bench. Bigger started at 10, played 36 minutes, only made the 1 tackle, only missed the 1. To be fair, it's not his job to be making tackles or missing them in the main. And while he was on the pitch, Wales were in full control of the game. With the boot, 3 penalties converted and 1 conversion as well. So good arrows with the boot there. Lovely to see. Made 35 metres from just 3 carries. So great return on those carries for him as well. He did hit some beautiful lines, to be fair to him. Broke 2 tackles as a result of that, and again we wouldn't expect him to make any turnovers, which he didn't. Very impressed with Sheedy on Saturday off the bench. I don't think he outshines Bigger at the moment, but Bigger is a quality class player that controls the game really well. Has his moments where he spits his dummy out, as do most 10s, most notably Johnny Sexton. Loves a throw of the dummy, but yeah, I thought he controlled the game well. The tempo was great while he was on the pitch. He's definitely a potential future star for Wales, but some work to be done there, I think, as he grows, and he will. He's only young. Okay, on to the Irish contingent. Byrne. It wasn't an extraordinary game, in my opinion. But, I suppose there couldn't have been 4 Welsh nominations, could there? There's already been enough controversy for one Six Nations this weekend. This Six Nations full stop. It's all over the shop with controversy. Red cards and coaches nipping out to waffle houses and whatnot. Anyway, Byrne's stats. So played 80 minutes, made 4 tackles, missed 1, made 39 metres off 7 carries, broke 2 tackles, 1 turnover. He had a dogged performance. He had a reasonably good game for a lock. I, wouldn't say that he was poor, but I wouldn't say that he was exceptional. So it's fair enough he's there, but there are probably a couple more nominations that I would have thought of first, but I don't pick them. Anyway, on to the final nomination, Faletau. What a game this man had. Man of the match against England. He played for 80 minutes. He made a whopping 14 tackles, missing 2. But he made 112 metres across 18 carries. That boy must have been absolutely blowing at the end of that game. He did manage to break 1 tackle, and he must have been too knackered to make any turnovers because he didn't make any of them. Literally, he was everywhere. Every time the camera panned round, he'd be sprinting into shot to get up to something. He was all over the place and well up for it on Saturday. And Faletau will probably be the guy that I am going to select as my player of round 3. Let me know what you think in the comments. Lots to unpack in terms of controversies over the weekend. 2 very controversial tries. Look, it's done. It's dusted. I'm not that bothered about it. England didn't deserve the win anyway. It's a shame that we can't get those decisions right. It is what it is. The referee makes his decision on the day, and we stick with that. And I'm fine with that. England have been on the receiving end of similar situations where Owen Farrell should have had a red card, or for some chest-on-chest tackle that he's ended up taking somebody's teeth out with. So yeah, look, you win some, you lose some. I've got no issue with that result. Wales were the better team on the day. Ireland, Italy, very much as expected. It was nice to see Ireland hit their straps a little bit and get their teeth into a bit of proper rugby and start to look a little bit like they used to in terms of being confident on the ball and not having so many sloppy mistakes. And then France, Scotland obviously postponed, and all the controversy around the French camp coronavirus all started through their coach, who popped out, I understand, I think I'm right in saying this, but popped out to a Waffle House to go and get a waffle and caught the virus and infected 4 or 5 of the players, which meant that the game has been postponed. Now, in my opinion, if that is true, France forfeit the game, 100%. Scotland win. You've broke your own COVID protocols. You need to be punished for it. But it is what it is. The game is going to go ahead at some stage. We will wait to see when that is, and we will wait to see if France have done enough to clear the virus from their camp ahead of round 4, which is not this weekend but next. So we've got another fallow week. What are we going to be doing in the fallow week? We are going back to the Prem and domestic rugby. So we will be having a little watch along on Friday night. Sale versus Newcastle. Do join us for that. Kickoff at 7:45. We'll be here for the watch along from 7:30. So why not hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, and you'll get notified, if I can speak. You'll get notified when we go live. But for now, thanks for watching. That was my particular favourite player of round 3. Do let me know in the comments what you thought and who your player was. Who did you vote for? See you later.